everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Life with Lindsay. Today we have a post review. If you do not know what a post review is, that is when I share all of my thoughts and opinions on a canvas that I have recently completed and I share them with you. They are completely honest. Let me turn my tiny human down. It is past bedtime, but she's still awake, so don't mind that. Anyway, everything that I share here, these are all my thoughts and opinions. Please keep in mind, things that are important to me may not be important to you, and vice versa. Everything that I state in a post review, or any video for that matter that I make here, are all my honest thoughts. Nothing's been influenced. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just sharing with you my personal experience, and then you can go make your own decision as to what you want to do with that. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I do mainly diamond painting content and some other crafting related content, and I would love for you to like, subscribe, hit the bell, hop aboard the Hot Mess Express. Let's all be friends. If you've been here before, hi, welcome. So this is Mother Earth from Lynn. I had unboxed her ages ago. If you'd like to see the unboxing, it is like super old. Like it's like 2-3 years old. I will link that for you guys up in the eye. Enjoy it. It's probably humorous at this point how old it is, but I wanted to do this, I want to say it was 2 years ago for, not for any event, but just something that I wanted to work on. I had set myself like a very loose goal for that year, and I actually accomplished completing every one of those canvases except for this one. It just didn't speak to me at the time, and I am a very true believer in, like, if the timing doesn't feel right, just come back to it later. And this is it. I decided to do this. She felt perfect for the moment. She felt very inspiring for Earth Day. And so I will share with you guys all of my thoughts on this one. I love Lynn. I'm going to start off by saying that. I love the rendering style of something like this. I'm obsessed with the big-eyed girls. I love the sharp, clean lines. I love the color blocking. This is just my kind of canvas. And I said to Lori, One Fun Diamond Painter, which if you guys don't know her, I'll link her information down below. Go follow her. She is a doll. But I said to her, because she also loves Lynn, I said, this canvas feels like coming home. Something about doing a round Lynn after doing a bunch of squares, it just felt comforting to me. So let me grab my handy dandy notebook. If you guys hear any noise in the background, that is my husband who just walked in the room. Say hi, husband. Hello. So this is a 56 by 76 round canvas. It had 53 colors, including 2 ABs. One was white, 141, which is Diamond Art Club's favorite. And then blue, which the blue is just everywhere in here. It's in her bodice. It's in the sky. It's down in the water, and I'll show you guys. I completed this in a total of 40 hours and 1 minute over the span of 11 days. Now, please, I'm going to just, I don't often address this. Maybe I do. I don't know. I've had people say to me, wow, you diamond paint really quickly, which I don't know if that's true or not. I know that on average, I get about 3.5 hours a day to diamond paint while my kid is either at school or after she goes to bed. But just a little tip, a word of advice from me to you. Be careful with that phrase of you diamond paint really quickly, or how do you diamond paint really quickly? There's a lot of people in this community who are disabled or who suffer from mental illness and are not working, and they have a lot of time to sit and diamond paint. A good friend of mine is disabled, and she can put in like 8 hours in a day, and she can knock diamond paintings out like that. And people always say to her, how do you diamond paint so quickly? And she always says the same thing. I'm stuck at home. I'm disabled, and this is what I do for fun. And a lot of people, they get uncomfortable and don't know how to backtrack from that. There's also a lot of people that are like, stay-at-home moms have all the time in the world to diamond paint. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I am not a stay-at-home mom that can diamond paint while my tiny human is around. She is destructive and has no awareness of anything going on around her. She is not the kid to like, oh, mommy's diamond painting on the table, let me leave it alone. She's the, I'm a human cat, I'm going to knock all the colors off her and then laugh kind of kid. So just, you know, I'm saying this very lightheartedly, but I am just pointing that out. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I loved this canvas, you guys. I'm going to show you guys, but like the sparkle on this is unsprockle, as Briar calls it. Like Do you guys see that? It literally looks like I'm putting a filter on to show you. I mean, you can see it is just laced with white ABs and the dark blue ABs. It's just spectacular. So, like I said, I've had this in my stash for a very long time, and it didn't speak to me for a really long time. I love, like, the dichotomy of this canvas. You have, like, the nighttime over here and the daytime over here. Something about the color of the clouds and the brightness of, like, the sunshine coming through the clouds with, like, the little birds. This reminds me of Dawn from Distracted by Diamonds. I have a post review for that one. I'll leave that one up in the eye if you guys want to see that. And I love that she's got flowers all throughout her hair. One of my favorite things about Hannah Lynn, besides the fact that she does Big Eyed Girls, is the way she draws her hair. It's just absolutely spectacular. So I love that you have, like, the clouds and the sunshine over here, and then you have the mountains and the moon. Originally, I was going to put some special drills around the moon to make it glow, but it really, like, on its own, it looks spectacular, and it is surrounded by ABs. I mean, look at the blue ABs just popping. And then I thought about putting quad cubes in, and then I got really impatient because I was like, I don't want to have to wait for special drills to show up. I want to work on this now. So I did. And that was my little poster board. If you guys see that, that's like my little trick to making it fit on my desk when I can't. Anyway, so let's go down here. I know there were a lot of people when this came out that thought it was super weird. It is called Mother Earth, and yes, she is pregnant and the globe is her belly. You could take it however you want, but I love, you have the flowers that go through her hair, and then you have the vines wrapped around her arm, and then over here you have, there's a lot of floral on this side, and I'll show you guys here, but you have like an apple tree, you have a butterfly, and then you have the stones, and then there's flowers down here. I'm going to remove my poster board. You guys, that was like the best dollar investment ever. Anyway, this side here, so you have the waterfall, and then you have another butterfly, and you have the little swans, geese, whatever, with the lily pads and like the water lilies, I guess. I don't know what they're called. And then the cotton. I don't know what these are called. Listen, I am not good at describing like wildlife and flora and fauna in the water, but if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so, but if you look at her dress, which then turns into like the waterfall down here, this side of it all has the warm tones in it because it has the sunlight reflecting on it, and it is just absolutely fantastic. The sparkle on this is unbelievable. The rendering of this is just spot on. I mean, like, look at the details. And she's only 56 by 76, which my sweet spot is a 50 something by 70 something. I absolutely love this. I love the way the globe is done. There's lots of ABs in here as well. It just is spectacular. There is something about this kind of like Hannah Lynn image that just speaks to me. I will show you guys the drills here in a minute. I did want to point out, I had very, very little trash, like very little trash. This is it for the whole kit. You had a couple misshapen pieces. I had a couple like half drills, like they were circles that just never fully evolved. And that's it. This is all I had for the entire canvas. I will say, if you are new to me, I am somebody who is not overly particular about trash. I don't find myself picking out trash unless it gets in my way, or if I place a drill down and I realize it's not great, I take it off and I move on. I know not everybody is like that. I know some people are very, very particular, but for this being an older canvas, it had great drills, in my opinion. The rendering on this, like I said, is spot on. I don't have any actual complaints about this canvas. I had a little bit of static, which, you know, it is what it is. These are all my colors, which look how pretty they are, you guys. I had so much left over. I want to talk about these oranges. Look how incredibly vibrant this is. This is 741. 740 and 741 both looked like they were legit neon drills, but they're not. They're just that sparkly and that bright, and I couldn't have been happier. So I have this much 310 left, plus an entire bag I didn't even open. Diamond Art Club, if you did not know, they have a guarantee. If you drop, spill, lose, mix up your colors, they'll replace, I believe it's up to 8 colors. All you have to do is just shoot their customer service an email, if you purchase something from a D-Stash, that does void the warranty. But if you purchased it yourself, or the purchasing person, like if it was like your spouse or a relative that bought it for you, like if they contact customer service, they can get that taken care of. And they will ship to you whatever it is that you need. These drills, the drill quality was fantastic. I am a huge fan of blue. Blue is my favorite color. But I mean, look at these drills. They're just spectacular. Look at the shine. And I am not doing anything. I have a flash on just because it's nighttime and it's dark. But these are spectacular drills. I haven't done an older diamond art club in a while. And I really have nothing negative to say about this. The drill quality was great. The drill field was great. I had no issues where it was too sticky or not sticky enough. I didn't have any issues with slipping and sliding drills. I loved being able to do around. I mean, just when you see the light catching, it's just spectacular. And I know that this is not everybody's cup of tea. There's a blade. Let's not have that roll down. I know that, and I'm aware. For some people, it evokes uncomfortable feelings or feelings of sadness. Or there are some people that, like, they take the whole Mother Earth aspect out of it, the pregnancy aspect out of it, and they just see the beautiful, like, the woman who created nature. And it, whatever way you interpret this, like, interpret it the way you want to, and that's totally okay. I really have nothing bad to say, which, you know, I'm not often left speechless. I love this diamond painting, you guys. This is fantastic. And I loved working on this every minute of the day. I got myself in a really deep diamond painting funk, and nothing felt exciting to me. I didn't want to work on any big canvases. I just wanted to work on something that I could get through quickly, get my mojo back going. And, after a string of a couple squares, I was really, really happy to sit down and work on this. Again, this was not for any diamond painting event. This was not for anything in particular. This was just because it spoke to me in the moment. And that's it. That's really it. If you guys have done this canvas, let me know down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is in the description box. You can reach out via Instagram or email, or you can leave a comment down below. I do read and reply to every single comment, or I should say I try to. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys in this one. I loved this, and I'm already eyeing doing another Hannah Lynn, like, not right after this, because I think I'm going to pull out a different canvas from a different artist. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. In overall, great canvas, great drills. The drill field was easy. There were a couple symbols that, just real quick here. I shouldn't say a couple symbols. You had the up caret and the V. They were different colors. So, like, that didn't confuse me at all. Actually, overall, the symbol choices for this canvas were great. I had the corners. One was pink, one was orange, so they were really easy to differentiate. But other than that, I didn't really have any confusing symbols. So, that's it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. And I'm going to go before I continue to ramble. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me some nature-y type emojis so that I know you made it all the way to the end, my friend. That's it. I'm going to go. If you guys like this video and you'd like to see more content like this, or, you know, nothing like this at all, please make sure to give this video 2 thumbs up. One real life, one virtual. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Come, join the Sparkle Squad. And while you're there, hit that notification bell. Dang. I do not operate on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time, and I record when my tiny human is sleeping or sleeping. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!